and Jamie met at West Chase Golf Course.
I noticed her right away. She goes and tells, she'll go and tell this elaborate story of how I was so mean to her and I never gave her attention, or if I did, then I was just saying mean things. But really, I was just in a place in my life where I thought I wanted something else. I was like career focused and college focused, and I was that stupid guy that didn't realize what I had right in front of me.
The first thing I noticed about Jamie, besides his contagious laugh and smile, is his butt. He used to wear these khaki pants or shorts that were like way too long that we look back at now, and he's like, why did you let me wear those?
She was attractive and beautiful and everything that I find interesting in a woman. And once I came to my senses and just let it happen, and it grew from there.
I genuinely liked Jamie. He played super hard to get. He wasn't always the nicest person. He would like push me away and then pull me in and then push me away and pull me in.
Kira was definitely coming after me, and I was playing hard to get, or whatever you want to call it.
I want to say that I asked him out pretty much first, but he'll probably say he asked me out first. We
just got to talking, and there was a couple nights that I came over to hang out.
I used to invite him to like all of me and my best friend's house parties when we used to live together, and he would pick and choose when he would want to come.
And I paid for that.
I was the one that liked Jamie, so I was so excited that he was going on a date with me. But you know, we had a bunch of sushi, which is now like our favorite thing ever. We love sushi. We'd go to Sushi Alive all the time. But you know, we were so happy. I remember like the conversation being so good, it didn't stop, and it still doesn't stop till this day.
One of the first places we went to with her family was Dallas Bowl. I got to meet her uncles and her mom, and I fell in love with the family right away. I bought a ring. I mean, I always knew I wanted to marry Kara very quick. I mean, we fell in love with each other within a couple months. So she'd been nagging me for the last 4 years on getting married.
I thought it was never going to happen.
I had a ring for like a month and a half, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't have a set plan. I was trying to figure something out. And then it just how it fell with scheduling and my job and vacation, and then she was transitioning to another job. We had like 4 days in a row off at the same time.
I was like, let's go do something. You have off, I have off. We never really get time to do anything. So we decided to go to Nashville, just like, it was not planned.
We love country music, we love like the culture of it. And so I was like, whoa, maybe we can drive up to Nashville, see the city, and then I'll figure it out when I get there. I talked to her parents, I talked to my mom. There's a bridge in downtown. It's like the most notable like landmarks down there in Nashville as far as like bridges or monuments go. It looks nice, it's lit up at night. But we went up there during the day, I think the second day we were there. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go there. There's gonna be a ton of people on this bridge because it's so popular. And I'll sneak my phone to somebody and videotape it, and I can record the whole proposal and get her crying and everything. So we go up there, it's windy as could be, it's cold, and nobody is up there. I'm like, wow, this sucks. Like, how am I gonna get this like recorded so we can remember this moment, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I can't do it. Nobody's here. I can't do it how I wanted to do it. So we go enjoy the city for the rest of the day, do a couple things. I think we went to a Country Music Hall of Fame, and then we come back that night.
I remember being so annoyed that he wanted to go back on this bridge the second day we were there. And I'm like, it's so cold, it's so windy, I don't want to go back on this bridge. And he's like, no, come on, let's go, it's so pretty out. Like, he was trying to be so sweet and like talk me into going on this bridge. And I remember standing on the bridge.
There's nobody up there again. And I'm like, oh, this is what I want to say. I didn't have anything written down exactly, but I wanted to say certain things. And we're sitting there looking out over the river.
And he was like, don't you want to get married? And like asking me all these questions, and I'm like standing there. I think I was still being kind of bratty. I was like, yes, I want to get married. Like, why are you asking me this? And he backed up from me, and I'm like standing on the ledge, and I like turn around, and he's down on one knee, and I
have no idea what I said.
I honestly have no idea what he was saying because it was just so fast.
I was like, this would be a great place to get engaged, like, don't you think? Something along those lines, and the rest just fumbled out of my mouth.
And I think I was so excited whenever I noticed what he was doing. And I just remember being like, do you have a ring?
And I'm holding the ring in front of her, and she's like, do you even have a ring? And I'm like, I'm presenting it to you, like, of course I have a ring, I'm doing this right now.
I said, did you ask my mom? And like, I was asking like 100 questions, and he's like, yes, I have a ring. Like, I'm standing here trying to like propose to you. And the proposal was so amazing. After that, we enjoyed all of our time in Nashville. We went to FGL House, had a few drinks. We went back to the hotel. He had way too much champagne, but like, it was so worth it, and it was great. It was awesome.
My favorite thing, and you could see it in everything she does, is just the passion.
His passion for everything.
Anything she puts effort into, and anything that she gives her attention to, all of it is just pure passion.
Jamie loves his job, for instance. He loves his job. I don't know why, because when I hear all the stories, I'm like, how do you love that job? He gets tased, he gets pepper sprayed, and he is in it. Like, if he is in something, he does not give up. Like, he knows what he wants, and that is like the best quality about something, and that is honestly why I fell in love with Jamie.
She just puts so much of herself in other people. That's why she makes me as happy as she does. That's why all her family loves her. That's why she has great friends, because it's just pure passion. She puts so much of herself to make others happy.
Kiara, I take you, my best friend, my faithful partner, my one true love.
I promise to encourage and inspire you, and to love you truly, through good times and bad.
So I'm just standing there, and it feels like a freaking lifetime, because I know she's walking up. I can hear her getting closer, hear her laughing, whatever, and finally get to turn around. She was beautiful. Her makeup was perfect. Her hair was curly. I loved it.
My grandfather built like the most beautiful ceremony backdrop that he worked so hard on, and I think seeing everything just put together on top of Jamie, and you know, I think at that point that's when I really started to put everything in perspective. I think from there I was really excited, and I think that was really whenever my nerves kicked in, and you know, just excitement.
The most vivid moment was her walking towards me down the aisle. That everything stood still, and I'm not the most emotional person at all. I think she'll tell you. I had a feeling like it just hit me. Like something hit me, and then I'm getting like twitches and shakes and a little bit teary-eyed, and everybody disappears, and it gets quiet. You don't freaking hear anything. And then I just saw her smiling, and she just freaking smiled the whole time, and just everything stopped. Everything was felt like exactly how it should be.
All right, congratulations, family and friends. I now present you the newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
So we did smoke bombs after we were pronounced man and wife, and you know, thank God they're really great in pictures in the video. I'm so excited to see, but they didn't really understand So when we were walking down the aisle, we were so excited for them. And all you see is everyone stand up. We're like, why is everyone standing up? And there's smoke going everyone's faces. I mean, the pictures were so awesome. They were so worth it. We got so many compliments on it. And they're just so different. We got the idea, I think, from Pinterest. It was one of like my last minute decisions of like probably like 20 last minute decisions. Yeah, I didn't ask Jamie. He was just kind of like, oh, okay. But it was so awesome. And for doing weddings all the time, I was so excited to do them because it was just different. It was just something different, and it was awesome. So the reception, I think the number one thing that really was so awesome for me is when my mom had all of my uncles and my family dance with me.
That was an awesome moment, just standing off to the side and watching everybody that she's grown up with, all the men that have been there for her, and even my grandfather was in there, and just getting a special moment with each person, because each person we've been through different things with. Even in the past 5 years, we've had different experiences and moments with, and she loves them so much. She has a great family, and I love them so much. And it was just, I got to enjoy that moment too.
It really was so special, and I look back at the pictures now that I have like my gallery, and I'm so thankful that she did that, because it was awesome. So for me, that and my cousin's awesome speech, and just to see how much fun everyone had. And then at the end of the night, everyone was so like, they were like, this is the best party. And really, I think for me and Jamie and my mom too, for all the hard work, it really did pay off, and it was so worth it.
Everybody appreciated. We got a ton of compliments. It was like the number one thing. I mean, people say congratulations right off the bat, but it was just compliment after compliment, how everything was set up and how much fun they were having. We talked to everybody and facilitated very quickly, and I danced a lot. I know she danced a lot. I enjoyed dancing with my mom. That was special for me.
We both lost our dads while we were together, and I think it really did bring us all together. And like my mom's dance that she had, I think really family, like that shows you just how special family is, that everyone can come together. And I think most of our guests were family, and we're so grateful for them. We're so grateful for them.
Everybody in that room was somebody at some point in the past 5 years that we really had a connection with, and that we cared about, and that were there in those tough times. And I mean, you figure out all that when you go through those times, and you can't do it without those people. So now more than ever, because you kind of appreciate what you have now when you lose something so important to you. So the thing that her mom did, setting that up with her uncles, the moment I had dancing with my mom, and talking about my dad during the dance where nobody could hear us, and we thought about them all night, we thought about them all day. They had a seat in the ceremony, and yeah,
we couldn't have done it without family.
No, we couldn't have. And the wedding was so great, and they were there with us in spirit, and I know they were drinking a beer and they were dancing and all that kind of stuff. But family is the most important thing.
At the end of the night, when we had me and Jamie, when everyone was doing their sparkler exit, and me and Jamie stayed in to have one last dance. It was really nice because we got to take everything in, and we got to look around, and there was nobody in there, but you could tell everyone just had so much fun. There was drinks everywhere and stuff everywhere, and like, it was just, it really did make it all worth it. And I think sitting there and doing that last dance, just the two of us, was really like so special.